Guys, so I am sick of the bloody fitness industry and the gnarliness and the competitiveness amongst the gyms, the coaches, the methodologies. There is no unity. There are like small bits of unity, and then there's a lot of like clashing of heads, and it's like, whose dick is bigger? I do this better. I do this better. You suck at this. So I've seen a problem, and I'm like, fuck this. Like, we need to create some unity, and especially within smaller communities. These days, so 10 years ago, you would find a gym every, 20 or 30 kilometers. Now, within a 5 kilometer radius, there's 10, 15 gyms. So, which, that means your friend might be training in a gym opposing to you, and then there's conflicting methods and conflicting, rivalry, etc. And it's like, dude, we should be able to just all train and find what works for us, the best way for us and the one we enjoy, and have some kind of community and unity over that. So I've seen a problem, and if you haven't seen recently, I've been posting some stuff. I've created a concept called SWAT, Strength Within All Tribes. I'll be posting up some more stuff soon. Release of the actual concept will be on May the 2nd. So the website will be going up. But ideally, the idea is there are so many great coaches out there. There are so many great facilities out there. There are so many different and unique methods that all work in their own way for the designated member, the person that is for them. Now, you'll find gyms trying to pull in people that are not necessarily for them. And that's a wrong thing to do in the industry. And then maybe someone finds this place and realizes it's not for them. And then you've got coaches and gyms trying to keep them on. And they're not comfortable enough in their own ability and identity in their gym to say, hey, you know what? This is not the place for you. How about you go and seek da 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 da? So what I've tried to do is in our local area is go, hey, what about, if you're looking for a gym, okay, what are your goals? What are you looking to do? And then you kind of suss out the clientele and you're like, you know what? This gym's actually going to be best for you. Why don't you go try this out? And as a referral system, send them over. Now, it doesn't make me any money sending people away. But again, not everyone has all the knowledge. Not everyone has all the information. So what if we found the right people for the right person? It does a service to the human, the client. If we're all, as a good coach in the fitness industry, seeking to help people through health and fitness, to change their lives, to better and improve themselves, we might not be the right fit for that person. So if we can actually send them somewhere and say, hey, you know what? I pride myself in saying that this person is actually really good at what they do. Keep an open communication. If you need anything, you can come and see me. And there's no like, that's my client, that's your client. I've gone through that so many times over the last 15 years in the industry. And it's like, hey, like, I just want to be able to send you to them because they're better at that. And when you need to come back to me for this, you can. So if you're in a gym and you're like getting this conflicting, like that gym versus this gym, it's never a matter of the members being that problem doing that, but they end up following through with that problem. So it starts always at the top of the food chain. It's going to be the owners. It's going to be an identity that's being created. And it may be the other gym's owner and identity looking down at you and going, oh, we can't, they do this, we've got to do it better, we don't like how they do this. And it filters down. So coaches and gym owners, understand that your attitude filters down to your members. And if your members have this kind of like that gym versus this gym, that's on you. And it should be able to be, especially in local areas, like we should be able to go, hey, high five, let's go and train with these guys. We're going to do a community event. Let's go jump in, and not feel like they could steal my client. Yeah, you know what? They could. And just as much as they could steal your client, you could steal their client. And it's not stealing. It's like, hey, maybe this client wants to try this modality of training for a while and it's good for them. And it's just about keeping an open chain of communication amongst gyms and amongst the community. At the end of the day, a good coach, a good trainer seeks out to help someone through health and fitness. If you don't have the necessary tools, pass them on. It doesn't make you a bad trainer or an uninformed trainer. It actually makes you well informed. It makes you have the ability to confidently say, I don't have the necessary tools, or I'm not the fit for you. And that's a problem in our industry because people are not willing to get off their high horse and say, hey, I don't have the answer for you. Why don't you go see A, B, and C? Or this is not the gym for you. Why don't you go do A, B, and C? So if you're a trainer or a coach or a gym owner, reach out if you're willing to spread the love and be on a recognized platform that says, hey, you know what? I'm willing to say, you know what? If you've got someone that suits my modality of training, send them my way. And if I don't, can I send someone to one of your, recognized gyms? I'm putting together people I've worked with personally. So if I've worked with you, if I believe you in some of your methods, now we're not going to all, agree on everything, but the principles, the concepts, and the attitude and the underlying values are very important. I've even got international tribes that I know have ongoing education, online education. I'm like, my own mentors, I'm like, I'm putting you up there. And they're like, 100%, please share. Like, it's a benefit to a gym to say, more people can go and visit you, or more people can come to your online content, or just check you out and support you. Why are people not liking other people's gym stuff? They'll stalk them, they'll follow them, and it's like, just like it. Give them the support. It's okay if you like the other gym stuff. Good, you're supporting other people who are like-minded in the industry, trying to better people's lives. So a word of advice, if you are in a community area and there are rivalry gyms, don't look at them as rivals. Look at them as fellow trainers, fellow coaches, fellow humans trying to better their life, finding their own way, and having fun with it. And maybe go seek out trying other gyms and seek out the styles and methods. And if you have questions, reach out and ask people, ask the coaches. Maybe you haven't found your right style or flair yet, and that's okay. And maybe you want to alternate that over the year, and you have every right to. You might want to go from one modality to another. That is absolutely okay. But don't do it as if like, I'm going to be, masked from this gym or banned from this gym. They don't like me here now because I went and trained with so-and-so. Guys, get over it. Get off your high horse. Open the communications up. That starts from the top. Owners, coaches, it's on you guys. So start from the top and then filter it down to your community, and then we'll have a way more uniform community and people actually able to succeed. And isn't that the goal? To have people healthy, enjoying life, succeeding, being better humans? If that's the case, reach out. Let's kind of connect, collaborate. I would love to see more people having the freedom to choose and not feel guilty for choosing to try a different modality of training.